Shirts has a shirt for you. Cincy shirts. All Cincy all day. Cincy shirts. Cincy shirts. We can print custom shirts for you.
Wow.
For your school, your company, your mother too.
Your mom's hot.
We have 2 stores you can come visit. Give us your idea and we can print it.
Yep.
Or you can download our mobile app. Swipe left, swipe right, we don't give a crap. Who cares? Order something fun or order something cheesy, and then you'll say, holy shirt, that was easy. Cincy shirts. All Cincy all day. Cincy shirts. Cincy shirts. Cincy shirts.
Twas the night before camp when all through the jungle, no signs of the past, not even a bungle. The jerseys were hung in the locker with care, while hopes of Lombardy linger in the air. The players all nestled, all snug in their while visions of the gritty dance in their heads. Children asleep, my computer in lap, researching for fantasy, running mock drafts. On the TV arose such a roar, I sprang to my feet to see what it was for. I gave the volume an extra push so I could hear predictions of another division championship this year, when what to my wondering eyes should appear? Geta, cheese conies, and a fridge full of beer. I devour those treats as a tiger his prey, in anticipation on the eve of this momentous day. On Burrow, on Chase, T. Higgins and Mixon, Hendrickson and Wilson soon will be blitzin'. I lay my head down with a smile and weep. Memories of Bengal Jim and his bus. Beep, beep, beep. With tailgates, cornhole lining Longworth Hall, coffin nails are coming, lap and horde on the call. Drifting asleep, the Queen City feels right. Happy Hoo-Day to all, and to all a good night.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Thank God it's Friday at Cincy Shirts. I'm all alone this morning. Everybody knows I love doing it alone, but we missed last week. Wanted to make sure we hit it this week. So we're going to check in just real quick and share some new stuff. If you caught the intro there, we did that a couple of years ago. Obviously for not spring training, for training camp. A couple names are gone now and whatnot, but just a cool thing. I spent so long on it. It's like you play it once and it falls away. So I wanted to look back. So that was cool. But yeah, obviously we've got an orange on the website this week. If you've been in there, everything's orange, just like the Bengals. We wanted to celebrate. So that's cool. If you're joining us for the first time, we do this every Friday, usually except last week. Every Friday around 10 a.m. Stick around, comment. We will choose a random commenter at the end for the Wheel of Names, and you'll get a $30 gift card, be able to get a shirt, or maybe put some money towards some of the higher priced items that we offer, like some of the new joggers and stuff like that. Like I said, obviously all by myself, so we're just going to go through the website and stuff like that today. I didn't have too much time to put together a PDF to flip through and whatnot, but actually I did do that. Never mind. I'm lying. Let me flip over to that real quick. Boom. So, sorry, I thought it would flip right over for me here. All right, never mind. We're going to say screw that. But yeah, just on the website itself, let's start with some newer Bengals stuff. Obviously, the cat lady is something that took off for us this week, kind of a play on the Kamala Harris stuff. Or you're just a cat lady who likes the Bengals. One of the two. But yeah, be sure to stop in and get that one there. Let's see here. But a lot of new stuff in the last couple days on the website. We've put a big focus on Oktoberfest. So we've come up with a couple Oktoberfest shirts. This I just put on there yesterday afternoon. Oktoberfest Cincinnati, just kind of a cool old vintage shirt for you that you can check out. Just here for the schnitz and giggles. Somebody's messaging me. Oh, stand by. I might actually have somebody joining me, and this might be enjoyable to watch for you guys. 1 second. All right. Schnitz and giggles, like we were talking about there. And then we had this one too, which is just a fun anime kind of Oktoberfest thing that somebody whipped up for us. So pretty cool there. I'm waiting on our other guests, so that'll be fun. But focusing on football, we talked about it a little bit last week. We released or 2 weeks ago, we released the Corey Kiner shirt, but we also have this new NIL deal with Luke Condra of the Bearcats, one of the offensive linemen who should go in the draft this year. He's a pretty promising prospect. So big guy out there moving some bodies. If you got a chance to watch the Bearcats last week, we had a strong start and kind of sputtered in the end, but still got the victory. So hopefully with, I think they said 40 new players on the roster. So, I mean, it's going to take some time to gel a little bit, but an improvement from last year, hopefully. Only time will tell. Let's see. I did miss this. We've talked about this a couple times, and we've been waiting to release it. And as I say that, there's our other guest. Let me get him in here. And he'd like to talk about this too, probably. Hello, sir.
Happy Hoo Day weekend, Kyle.
Happy Hoo Day weekend, Joshua.
How fun is this?
This is good stuff. I'm ready for this weekend. Last night I was pretty excited to watch some football, and we were treated to a dandy. That was a nail biter to the end. Lost by a toe. So that was a pretty fun game. I think we all wanted Kansas City to win that game. I don't want to face them with a loss coming into us next week.
Yes, that's very fair. Also, it doesn't hurt that the Ravens have a loss in the division. I think it's the best of the lesser of two evils was having Kansas City win.
That's true, for sure. I forgot I had that open. But yeah.
Let's not forget the Red season is still going on. We swept the Astros, one of the hottest teams in baseball.
Yeah, right.
9-0 in the last 9 games against the Astros.
Hey, Red Lauder looked pretty good yesterday. I'll say that. So
he did. He did. Let's not count him out yet. It could be a great Cincinnati sports weekend, culminating with this Bengals game on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. I didn't have time to prepare a PDF, Josh, or everything was kind of scattered, so I didn't. I was just going to go through the website.
You know what? It's just a testament to how much stuff we got going on. Yeah. Oktoberfest, football, college and pro, FC Cincinnati still in the mix. There's a lot going on. No one's blaming you, Kyle.
No. So as I got pulled up there, we got one of the newer Hell is Real shirts that we just dropped. Obviously, the second round of that coming up in a couple weeks. So some fun stuff there. Let's see. Josh, what do you got going on this weekend? Are you out anywhere? Are you home?
I am home this weekend. We will travel to 90s Con next weekend.
All right.
Which should be very exciting. See a lot of everybody's favorite stars from the 90s. And then I will head straight from there to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada for 7 nights of shows at the MGM Grand, September 16th through the 22nd. But the big comedy news for me, if I could be so bold, is that I announced on Tuesday that I will be recording my next comedy special here in Cincinnati on Friday, November 15th at the beautiful Memorial Hall downtown. Tickets are on sale now, and as of this morning, we are already halfway sold out, which is unbelievable. But would love for the Cincy Shirts faithful to show up. You can get tickets now at Memorial Hall's website. Friday, November 15th, live taping of my next comedy special.
There we go. I saw that on social this week. That's pretty cool. Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about this little ensemble, too.
Yeah, so this is one we actually had probably a month ago, and I just keep on forgetting to share it. But, yeah, we sold a few, and I think a lot of people enjoy it. But, yeah, this is, like Josh said, a whole ensemble. So we've got the bucket hat, the pouch, and the shirt with the ghost wearing the bucket hat and the pouch. It's spooky. It's got a pumpkin spice latte. It's just kind of everything, right?
It's so great. It's so great.
I don't know.
I love that we actually have the accessories that look like the ghost on your shirt.
That's right. That's right. You can go in there and wear them and be confident and be cool, or you can rock them and be timid and get made fun of. One of the two.
That's amazing.
So another one that I wanted to touch on last week, I think we ended up posting it, but obviously it's Friday, it's football in the air. I mean, I think that's pizza night for everybody. So just a friendly reminder that we do have a license with La Rosa's, and we have shirts. And this is kind of the appropriate shirt for, I think, all weekend, to be quite honest. But
it's great. I mean, it's just La Rosa's is just like, especially on the high school side of things around here. It's just so synonymous with, you know, having pizza, watching some football. It's like the guy version of pumpkin spice. You know what I mean? Like women will take any opportunity they have to get into fall way too early, and I feel like football is our excuse to just start having family pizza nights again.
I've been slacking on the Instagram comments. We've had old Tony Pike and Audie Elmore joining us from Cincy 360, another fun partner that supports us a lot. It's always good to have them around.
Love those guys. Talkbacks are in mid-season form right now. I don't know if you've listened lately.
It's been a minute, but I was pretty faithful for a while.
It is can't miss radio, which I don't think I've ever said those words before. But Tony and Austin are can't miss radio.
Yeah, I agree. You know, that was definitely, like, obviously I love Tony's and Audie's takes, but when they started doing the talkbacks, it really made me start listening a lot more often and looking forward to it. If you haven't yet, be sure just flip over to 15:30. What they start at 11?
Noon to 3.
Noon to 3. And I think usually like the 2 o'clock hour is about talkback time, and the third hour is sponsored by Cincy Shirts. So you can get on the iHeartRadio app, I believe is the only way. There might be another way, and leave a message for them, and if it's funny enough or good enough, they'll play it.
I've been doing this thing where I call in the talkbacks once in a while, and I'll ask a question and then pretend like I hung up, and then as they're answering, I'll just go, I always make fun of them when one of them's talking, the other one just goes,
Audie says, Josh getting an early start on his stand-up set.
On my what?
On your stand-up set. Develop a new hour. Trashing the new one in a couple weeks. Or the old one, should I say.
If anybody knows anything about my stand-up, it's that the current material will not be trashed for quite some time.
Colorado Adventure asked if my hat is available in stores. I believe so. I don't have stock right in front of me. But if you call in the store and just ask to see if they have the Ready for Roar hats, they should be able to help you. Or message me separately or message us separately after the show. We can check on it either way. So what else did I miss here? I don't think it gets more Cincinnati than saying we have a license with La Rosa's, says Bethany, which is probably true. Probably
and Graders and Skyline. We
not too many people
cover all the bases.
dropping that kind of clout. Let's see here. So
You know what? But you talk about La Rosa's, and we talk about La Rosa's a lot. What is it about La Rosa's that, as good as it is when you're in a restaurant or you have it delivered to your house, it's just even better at the zoo or the ballpark or Kings Island?
Oh, yeah.
What is the secret, La Rosa's, that we can just kick the home experience up one notch to match? Like, I would love to get an idea from someone at La Rosa's in the know on why it always tastes just a little bit better in certain iconic Cincinnati locations. Is
No,
it the oven? What is it?
You're 1,000% right. It's like the McDonald's having the special Coke thing. I don't know, but I do, like, every time you get off the beast at Kings Island, you're exiting and you look to the right. There's La Rosa's right there. It always just smells so inviting, and it is extra delicious. I don't know if I'm hungrier or what the deal is. Yeah, I don't know.
But I learned that I'm not the only one. It's not just in my head. Like, when I talk to people about La Rosa's, it's like, what is it that tastes so much better at Kings Island and in the Reds ballpark at the zoo? Like, why is this? It's like an unsolved mystery.
I can't tell you. I don't know. It is an unsolved mystery. All I know is every time I come back up to Cincy for a couple days, I have to, because the wife hates La Rosa's. It's a real problem.
Well, we don't have to share that kind of stuff here on the podcast. I mean,
everybody shame my wife.
Everybody.
Publicly. Now. All right, what else we got? We talked about Corey Kiner last week, but it is available and on the website now, so I wanted to follow up on that. Corey Kiner and Luke Condra are both available now. We talked about the cat ladies, but we only talked about the Bengals. To be fair, a lot of cat ladies in Cincinnati, in the Ohio area. So we've got one for our FC Cincinnati fans. Bengals, as we mentioned, a certain team in Kentucky, and a certain team in Clifton, and then Ohio University, which is officially licensed. So
also, we got a suggestion, or I got a suggestion that, we have our Buckies teas. We have the Bengies, Rosies, and the Garys. Someone told me we need to offer Muskies.
Yeah. So that was one thing. I agree, but for some reason, I still think they will not let us say Muskies. We tried a while back. We need to try again because it's been 6 years. But we tried to a while ago, and they said we cannot legally put Muskies on a shirt.
Well, I mean, that's Muskies, so maybe we just parody it up.
That's true. Also, you could do Buckies with a CK and make it Brutus on there somehow, Brutus Buckeye.
That'll really get the Cincinnati people chatting.
Oh no, I wouldn't wear it, but I'm just talking. So these have been a hit. Let's move on.
These are gorgeous.
Not only do we have the tops, we have Darren. There's bottoms on there somewhere. We'll get to them. But yeah, matching tops and bottoms. These are a zip-up hoodie. These are in store, and we have some online that are slightly different, I will say. But they're both zip-up hoodies. Online, there's even just a regular hoodie of the same pattern. And actually, the ones online are reversible, if I remember correctly.
That's right. And you might have seen Darren rocking this morning, Channel 12.
Yep. Yeah, so we got a couple things there. We had this pattern last year, but we brought it back this year with some of the new all-over stuff. So with WKRC out there, I think they did a live tailgate thing. I didn't get to watch it, but it'll be in the clips here soon. So cool stuff. Let me see if I can find those pants. I know I did get something ready this morning, but it was a lot of stuff that we were.
Is it a new white? Okay.
Maybe not. Okay, sorry. Ah, there they are. They're just huge. Yeah. So look at that. We've talked about this on the podcast last time. Pockets, big time.
The Zubaz vibe coming back.
Yeah, so those are ready, perfect for Sunday. What's the forecast like? It's not going to be too crazy Sunday, is it? Is it going to still be nice and cool?
I think it's supposed to be beautiful weather.
Yeah. Yeah. So in store, we do have the hoodies as well, as you see the reversible in the hood, or the hood. The hood is orange. So we talked about Joey a couple weeks ago. Yeah, like I said, not much. We got a lot going on in all the different brands. So, but we didn't talk about this. There we go. This week, if you use our app, 20% off. If you use SEPT as in September savings as the code when you check out. So if you haven't already, be sure to check out the app. You can get it on Apple Store or the whatever Android's calling it now. They switch it every 6 months if you like. Galaxy Store. I don't know.
Kyle, this just in on the weather. Sunday is showing to be 74 degrees, sunny, only a 5% chance of rain.
That sounds like a pretty good day for a nice light hoodie.
Great day.
Nice light hoodie, maybe a couple swings on the golf course in the morning. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah. A little tailgate action.
That's
You know,
right.
a little chilly in the parking lot while you're cooking up your burgers and your dogs.
You know what? There was one other thing I wanted to share, but it's not taking me there. I uploaded on our Instagram this morning, and maybe you want to talk about it since we're on the Bengals. We've been going back through the podcast lately and sharing some clips because I don't think a lot of people realize, for 4 years, 5 years, we had a podcast going with a lot of local Cincinnati historians and celebrities and whatnot. I posted a clip this morning of the Even God Hates the Steelers, kind of the story. That was the shirt that started it all, right? But if you haven't, check out on Podbean or Spotify. Like I said, I think there's 200 episodes, all an hour and a half, hour to hour and a half long, of just awesome content. I like to listen to it when I take a walk in the morning. It's a nice little thing to.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing about pretty much every episode is they're kind of evergreen.
Yeah.
People that telling their story of how they got here or their relationship with the city, how it evolved, whether they were from here or not. Then we also introduce people to some folks that they may not know that do really cool stuff out of here, whether it's designed roller coasters or give ghost tours or, part of some of the hockey teams that were, the first, some of the first professional sports teams around here. We have a great mix of people on the show. And like I said, they're very evergreen. They're not something where we talk about things that were happening in that moment, and they make a great listen. And that's our goal now, is to go back and start cutting some of those up and hear like a little bit of clips, hopefully entice them to go listen to the full episode.
Yeah, let's see. I haven't checked on the Instagram comment. Tony Seibert says, in relation to La Rose's, it has to be the sauce. Agree.
On just why he likes it. The sauce.
Well, I think on what makes it different in public. Or maybe the sauce is slightly. Maybe it's something with a little bit more preservatives in it or something. I don't know.
Or less because they go through it. I don't know. I'd love to find out.
It's less fresh.
Somebody get Buddy on that.
Let's get somebody on it. Let's do a whole 10-minute show on it. But yeah, I don't have much else. I got to catch up on some names here for Wheel of Names. Do you have anything else, Josh?
Not really. I just hope people enjoy the weekend. Whatever you do, obviously, we hope you'll stop into Cincy Shirts and grab something to wear this weekend. We got all the weathers covered. The next couple weeks, it just ramps up, dude. We're getting closer to Hell is Real, and the Bengals season started. UC coming off a big first win. We got 2 Oktoberfests that will be at both of them, the Covington and the Cincinnati one. It'll be our first time at the Cincinnati Oktoberfest, so we're very excited to be a part of that tradition finally. Just all kinds of fun stuff coming up, and we got you covered no matter where you're headed. You're muted, Kyle. Kyle's muted, everybody. Tell him.
I had to mute the mic because I accidentally spun it in advance. I won't reveal the winner. But yeah, we're going to spin for our wheel of names here, $30 gift card. We'll see what happens.
Here we go. Yeah. And it's going to be Scott Miller. Congratulations, Scott Miller.
Scott Miller messaging on Facebook. Scott, send us a message. We'll get you a gift card. I feel like you're one of Darren's friends or something, but it doesn't matter. It's all good. But yeah, thanks for
the results of the wheel spin were verified by an independent agency, Price Waterhouse Cooper. There's no advantage to being friends with any of the owners when it comes to the wheel spin.
Nepotism. There we go. Yeah, but thanks for coming in here and saving me a bit, Josh. And, appreciate y'all watching. Huh?
You don't need saving, dude. You're the man.
Oh, me going through our website and saying, hey, this is cool, buy it, is entertaining. And people sign up to watch it.
No, we thank everybody for watching, and hope you have a great weekend. Hope you have a happy Who Day weekend. Ready to get some dubs in the and we'll see you next Friday. Hopefully, with a whole bunch of brand new stuff we come up with in the next 7 days. As always, if you have an idea for a classic shirt we're missing or something happens that you think is newsworthy and we need to make a shirt, put it online and tag us, and we'll do our best to get it out there.
Yep. And instead of our usual play out, I'm going to play the old 'Twas the Night before training camp. I played it in the beginning, but in case anybody missed it, we'll play it again. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for shopping. See us next week.
See ya.
It was the night before camp when all through the jungle, no signs of the past, not even a bungle. The jerseys were hung in the locker with care, while hopes of Lombardy linger in the air. The players all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of the gritty dance in their heads. Children asleep, my computer in lap, researching for fantasy, running mock drafts. On the TV arose such a roar, I sprang to my feet to see what it was for. I gave the volume an extra push so I could hear predictions of another division championship this year, when what to my wondering eyes should appear? Geta, cheese conies, and a fridge full of beer. I devour those treats as a tiger his prey, in anticipation on the eve of this momentous day. On Burrow, on Chase, T. Higgins and Mixon, Hendrickson and Wilson soon will be blitzin'. I lay my head down with a smile and weep. Memories of Bengal Jim and his bus. Beep, beep, beep. With tailgates, cornhole lining Longworth Hall, coffin nails are coming, lap and horde on the call. Drifting asleep, the Queen City feels right. Happy Who Day to all, and to all a good